12 Hidden Secrets in Peppa You Must See. 1. The Giant Teddy Bear. Ever notice that colossal teddy bear that keeps popping up in Peppa Pig? In Edmund Elephant's birthday, our pal Edmund wins this giant teddy during a wild game of Pass the Parcel. And guess what? It's the same huge, huggable bear that Peppa snagged in the Funfair episode. It's as if the show is cheekily saying, hey, remember that epic moment? This recurring teddy ties different episodes together, making the Peppa universe feel like one big, fun party where everyone gets an invitation. Fans love spotting it, almost like hunting for secret treasures in a video game. Totally iconic. It's hard not to smile at the absurdity of a bear. 2. Shared shortcuts. Ever feel like life's just full of secret shortcuts that make everything easier? Well, in the world of Peppa Pig, these shortcuts are literal and hilariously clever. In Grandpa Pig's Train to the Rescue, Miss Rabbit is seen taking a shortcut that isn't just any random alleyway, it's the same nifty route that Mummy Pig used in the Traffic Jam episode. It's like the Peppa universe has its very own hidden GPS system, where certain paths are so popular everyone knows about them. This little nod to continuity keeps the geography of the show consistent and also adds a fun layer of mystery. It's as if the creators are winking at longtime viewers. Remember that shortcut? Bet you'll notice it again. For fans, spotting this recurring pathway is like finding an Easter egg in a video game, an extra treat that makes you feel like you're in on a secret. And let's be honest, who doesn't love a good shortcut in life? Whether you're dodging traffic or hunting for hidden gems in your favorite cartoon, it's the little details like these that make Peppa Pig's world feel warmly familiar and surprisingly interconnected. 3. Pedro Pony's costume. Notice how some folks have that one outfit they absolutely rock? Well, in the world of Peppa Pig, Pedro Pony has his signature look down. In the school play episode, Pedro comes onto the stage decked out as a hunter. But hold up, didn't we see that ensemble before? Yep, during World Book Day, our buddy Pedro donned the exact same hunter getup. Talk about wardrobe efficiency. This recurring costume choice shows knack for character consistency. By having Pedro repeat his hunter attire, the creators sprinkle in a dash of realism. After all, in real life, if you've got a killer costume, why not flaunt it more than once? 4th cross-series cameo. Fans may have noticed subtle nods to Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom, another creation from the same imaginative team at Astley Baker Davies. These Easter eggs not only delight viewers, but also hint at a shared universe between the two beloved series. Several voice actors lend their talents to characters in both shows. This creates something like an auditory link that fans with keen ears can detect. For instance, Sarah Ann Kennedy voices both Miss Rabbit in Peppa Pig and Nanny Plum in Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. The distinctive animation style of Astley Baker Davies is quite obvious in both series, with character designs and backgrounds that share visual similarities. This consistent aesthetic also shows the connection between the two worlds. These connections have fueled fan theories suggesting that Peppa Pig and Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom exist within the same universe. While no official crossover episode confirms this, the shared elements provide good fodder for imaginative speculation. 5. Adults' namelessness. Ever noticed how the grown-ups in Peppa Pig are always called Daddy, Mummy, Mr. or Mrs., but their actual names remain a mystery? It's like they're all part of some secret society where first names are top-secret information. Imagine trying to get someone's attention at a party. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, and 5 rabbits turn around. Awkward. This naming convention has sparked some wild fan theories. One particularly juicy theory suggests that when characters reach adulthood, they ditch their given names as part of a cult-like ritual, embracing titles that reflect their roles in society. So, Daddy Pig wasn't always Daddy. Maybe he was Steve or Brad before joining the parenting club. This idea adds a whole new layer to the show's seemingly simple world. Maybe there needs to be a new show about the secret lives of Peppa's parents. 6. An isolated community. Ever tuned into Peppa Pig and thought, why does everyone live on these steep hills with houses perched like bird nests? It's as if the town planner had a vendetta against level ground. This interesting hilly landscape has brought up some wild fan theories, suggesting there's more beneath the surface, literally. One particularly juicy theory posits that Peppa's town is actually a secluded cult community. The adults' namelessness, always referred to as Mummy, Daddy, Mr. or Mrs., adds adds to this weird and somewhat creepy vibe. The isolation of their homes atop hills could symbolize a deliberate separation from the outside world, and this emphasizes the idea of a society with its own secretive practices. But before we start imagining Peppa and friends in hooded robes chanting around a giant potato, oh wait, they do have Mr. Potato, let's consider a more innocent perspective. The exaggerated hills and isolated homes might simply be a whimsical artistic choice, emphasizing the show's playful and surreal aesthetic. After all, in a world where animals talk, drive cars, and attend school, why wouldn't they live on gravity-defying hills? 7. Miss Rabbit's multiple jobs. Ever noticed how Miss Rabbit seems to be the town's ultimate multitasker? One minute she's piloting a helicopter, the next she's ringing up groceries at the supermarket. It's like she's got a clone army or a time turner. This detail is one of those hidden secrets in Peppa Pig that fans love to dissect. So, what's the deal? Is Miss Rabbit the sole breadwinner in a town plagued by unemployment, or is she just really bored? Some fans have cooked up theories that she's actually multiple rabbits, each handling different jobs. But the show throws a wrench in that idea by showing her juggling these roles herself. In one episode, she even receives an award from the Queen for her hard work, and the whole town has to pitch in to cover her many jobs while she's away. Talk about job security. Others think it's a clever nod to the gig economy, where one person takes on multiple roles to make ends meet. Maybe Miss Rabbit is just hustling to pay off her student loans, or saving up for a dream vacation, or perhaps she's a workaholic who can't say no. Ever thought of that? 8. George's adoption theory. Ever noticed how George Pig stands out in the Peppa Pig universe? Unlike his sister Peppa and their friends, think Danny Dog, Susie Sheep, and Rebecca Rabbit, George's name doesn't follow the alliterative pattern. This oddity has led fans to speculate that George might be adopted. One intriguing theory suggests that George is a Georgian orphan refugee. In Georgian, Gory means pig, making George Gory a plausible name. This idea gains traction considering the conflicts in Georgia during the late 2000s, which led to many orphans being adopted internationally, including in the UK. Another point fueling this theory is George's fascination with dinosaurs. Some fans joke that his obsession hints at a deeper connection, perhaps symbolizing his feeling of being different or out of place within the pig family. 9th, post-apocalyptic setting. Ever pondered the peculiar world of Peppa Pig, where animals live in houses, drive cars, and exhibit human-like behaviors? Some fans have spun a theory that this cheerful children's show is set in a post-apocalyptic universe where humans have vanished and animals have evolved to fill the societal void. Proponents of this theory point to the anthropomorphic nature of the characters. In Peppa's world, animals of various species coexist, communicate in English, and engage in activities remarkably similar to human life. This has led some to speculate that following a cataclysmic event that wiped out humans, certain animals underwent accelerated evolution, possibly due to exposure to radiation or other environmental factors, leading them to adopt human traits and societal structures. The show's setting further fuels this theory. The landscape is characterized by steep hills with isolated houses perched atop them. Some fans interpret this as a response to environmental changes, such as severe flooding, in a world recovering from an apocalyptic event. Building homes on elevated ground could be a precautionary measure against rising water levels, hinting at a past where drastic climate shifts reshaped the environment. Additionally, remnants of human civilization appear occasionally. For instance, in the episode featuring the doll hospital, human-like dolls are displayed, suggesting a memory of human existence. The presence of these artifacts hints that humans once inhabited this world but have since vanished, leaving animals to pick up the pieces. This theory adds a dark twist to the cheerful world of Peppa Pig. 10th afterlife scenario. Ever wondered why the world of Peppa Pig seems so ideal and great, where everyone is perpetually cheerful and life is free from significant hardships? Some fans have proposed a thought-provoking theory that Peppa's universe represents a utopian afterlife for children, a serene realm where nothing changes and happiness is eternal. This theory suggests that the characters in Peppa Pig are actually spirits of children residing in a blissful afterlife. In this realm, families exhibit exhibit a striking uniformity. Most consist of a mother, a father, and 2 children, mirroring an idealized family structure. The absence of real struggles, dangers, or sadness reinforces the notion of a perfect, unchanging world. Characters often laugh at almost everything, even when it doesn't make sense, adding to the surreal, utopian atmosphere. The environment itself is notably static. There are no mentions of new residents moving in or anyone departing. This lack of change contributes to the sense of a timeless, eternal setting. Additionally, the anthropomorphic portrayal of animals could symbolize children's affinity for their pets or favorite animals, reflecting their desires and comforts carried into this afterlife. While this interpretation adds a profound and somewhat melancholic layer to the cheerful world of Peppa Pig, it's essential to remember that it's merely a fan theory. The show's creators have not indicated such a backstory, and these observations are likely creative choices made for storytelling simplicity and appeal to young audiences. Nonetheless, this perspective offers an intriguing lens through which to view the series, transforming everyday adventures into elements of a perfect, unchanging paradise. 11th, Madame Gazelle's reflection. Ever notice that Madame Gazelle, the beloved teacher from Peppa Pig, doesn't cast a reflection? In the Pumpkin Party episode, as Susie Sheep chats with her in front of a mirror, she's simply not visible in the mirror. But wait, there's more. In the episode Madame Gazelle's House, she mentions that bats are her friends and that they remind her of the old country. And let's not forget her seemingly ageless appearance. She taught the parents of Peppa and her friends, looking exactly the same as she does now. Is Madame Gazelle sipping on some secret anti-aging potion, or is there something more supernatural at play? 12th, character name puns. Ever noticed how the characters in Peppa Pig have names that are as spot on as Daddy Pig's belly? The creators have sprinkled in some clever puns that add a cheeky layer of humor for those paying attention. Take Madame Gazelle, for instance. Her name is a playful twist on Mademoiselle, the French term for miss, which aligns perfectly with her role as the school teacher. Plus, she's a gazelle. Talk about nailing it. Then there's Mr. Rabbit, who speaks with a distinct Welsh accent. This clever nod refers to Welsh rabbit, or rarebit, a traditional dish of melted cheese on toast. It's a subtle joke that might fly over the heads of kids, but gives adults a chuckle. The fun doesn't stop there. Characters like Pedro Pony, Rebecca Rabbit, Susie Sheep, and Candy Cat all have alliterative names that match their species, making them easy to remember and adding a rhythmic charm to the show. These punny names add an extra bit of enjoyment for viewers who appreciate a good linguistic joke. So next time you're watching Peppa Pig, keep an ear out. You might just catch a pun you hadn't noticed before.